Hey everybody, it's Travis, Zenobia Scents, bringing you my summer 2015 top 20 list, and let's get going. From the house of Lalique is going to be number 20, Lalique White. This is a very unique fragrance, citrus of course, but then there's this other strange note in it. Look it up on Fragrantica. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so my brain's not working 100% right now. But I can't remember what it's called. But there's definitely something else different in there. Gives it a different kind of creamy texture, but really good. From the house of Lalique White. From the house of Ralph Lauren, number 19 is going to be Romance. Now, I don't know if this fragrance is discontinued or not. I never hear anybody talk about it. This was actually a gift that was given to me by a friend. It was something that he wasn't using, and it was actually a bottle that was given to him by his grandfather like 15 years ago. This is a great fragrance. It's old, obviously. I believe it was the grandfather's bottle, before it was even given to him. So I don't know how old this is. But it's a great fragrance. It's got this pistachio note, which definitely makes it smell unique. It doesn't have the best longevity, but it's a really nice fragrance. If you have a chance to sniff it out, take a look. That's number 19, Romance from Ralph Lauren. Let's see. Number 18 is going to be from the house of Christian Dior. And that would be the new version of Dior Homme Cologne. I love this bottle. I love how the juice kind of has like a milky lemonade kind of look to it. I'm sure you can see through that there. It's great stuff. It's very citrusy, very similar to Dior Homme. It's not as good as Dior Homme Sport, the original version, but it's really good in its own right. It's just missing that ginger note. Other than that, it's very similar to the other fragrance, but it's a really good fragrance in its own right, and sniff it out, guys. It's really good. That's number 18, Christian Dior's Dior Homme Cologne. Number 17 is going to be from the house of Versace, and this is going to be Mano Fraiche. Now, this was at one time a real darling in the fragrance community. It's a really good fragrance. I think it reminds me more of Versace Pour Homme than the Versace Man. I don't know whether, what kind of history there is between the Versace Pour Homme and Versace Mano Fraiche or what, but really good fragrance. Very citrusy, cooling. It's a nice summer fragrance without a doubt. And that's number 17, Versace Mano Fraiche. Number 16 is going to be from the house of Creed, and that is going to be the white bottle, Creed Silver Mountain Water. Now I wear this in the winter in certain occasions, and I believe it was in my spring list. It's great fragrance from the house of Creed, kind of metallic, cooling, just like I said a second ago about that one, but like this one. But it's a really good fragrance. It was the first Creed that I ever owned, and it's a wonderful. I paid full retail for that in 2010, I believe. This was the first Creed that I ever had. The first Creed my wife and I ever had was Aqua Fiorentina. We got that when it first came out in 2009. But this is a really good bottle of juice. Creed Silver Mountain Water, coming to you at number 16. Number 15 is going to be from the house of Giorgio Armani, and that would be Acqua di Gio, Essenza. This is the EDP, different formula. I again prefer this over the normal Acqua di Gio. It lasts a lot longer as well for me. Has stronger projection, especially in the beginning as well. Has a kind of a floral edge to it that the original version does not have. I read online that some people said they had like an egg note or something. I don't know what the hell that's all about. I don't get anything like that, but Acqua di Gio, number 15 from Giorgio Armani. I'll put it down here. What the hell? Number 14 is going to be from the house of Christian Dior again. This is going to be Aqua Fahrenheit. Very similar to Fahrenheit. Has that still, unlike some of the other Fahrenheit flankers, it's still you can definitely smell Fahrenheit. It smells like Fahrenheit, kind of toned down with a really nice citrus note on top of it. Really good fragrance. I don't hear that much about it. It really should get some love because it is really good stuff. And that's number 14, Aqua Fahrenheit. Number 13 is going to be from the house of Thierry Mugler, which is Mugler Cologne. Mugler Cologne is a great fragrance, very green Irish Spring soap-ish like, if that even makes any sense. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Please forgive me. But it's a really good fragrance from the house of Thierry Mugler. It is again a green casual scent, vetiver, soapy, really really good stuff. And that is number 13. Number 12 is going to be from the house of Guerlain, and that is going to be the original Guerlain Homme. I know in the spring list I use the EDP version with the black bottle, but this is a more citrus version. It has a strong lime note that the other one does not have. The other fragrance has much more of a rum note, whereas this has the strong lime in it. Very mojito-esque. You get a lot of mint, very refreshing fragrance from the house of Guerlain, and that is Guerlain Homme at number 12. At number 11, from the house of Carolina Herrera, we're going to go with Chic. Chic for Men, so very good fragrance, watermelon note, watermelon pepper, citrus, woods in the dry down. It's a really nice fragrance from the house of Carolina Herrera, and again, that's Chic for Men at number 11. At number 10, we're going to go to the house of Chanel, and that's going to be Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. White cap. Kind of feels like a poker chip or something. Anyway, it's a really good fragrance. Lemon cream pie. I know it has pink pepper in it, but I get not just like a pink pepper. I get like a peppery note in it as well. Lemon, vanilla. It does not have the best performance on me. I know some people, including some people that have worn this fragrance, from that actual bottle, have gotten better performance than I do. It just doesn't care for my skin that much. But it's a really good fragrance. Smells really good. I just wish it lasted a little longer. From the house of Chanel, that again is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. All right, that was number 10. Number 9 is going to be from the house of Calvin Klein. This is Calvin Klein Escape. A lot of people that I've talked to in the fragrance community do not like this fragrance. I grew up with this fragrance. If you've seen my tag video, you'll know that it was one of the first fragrances that that I got when I was older. I wore this all through high school. It is a really good fragrance that a lot of people don't smell, especially not anymore. It may even be discontinued. Hell, I don't even know. It's melon. It's got a eucalyptus note, and there's also a birch note in it that, kind of mans it up a little bit, especially amongst most citrusy and melony type summer scents. But this is Calvin Klein's Escape for Men, coming in at number 9. Number 8, from the house of GOF Trumper, we have GFT. This is a great, very, very, very good lemon scent with a cedary dry down and tarragon. It's a really good fragrance. I never hear anybody talk about this one, but it's one of my favorites for the summer. It's actually, I've gone through multiple bottles of this fragrance, and I love it. GFT by GOF Trumper comes in at number 8. Number 7 is going to be from the house of Christian Dior. This is Christian Dior Homme Sport. This is the original version of it. Very similar again to this bad boy back here, but it has a very nice ginger note. Really, really realistic grapefruit, woods in the dry down. It's not your classic sport fragrance. It has a really nice it's just it's almost like a sport fragrance or like a summery fragrance, but it's dressed up a little bit with that nice woodsy note in the base. And again, that's from the house of Christian Dior, and that's Dior Homme Sport. That's the original vintage version. And that was number 7. Number 6 is going to be from the house of Creed, and that's going to be Millésime Imperial. Millésime Imperial is a great scent, Amalfi lemon that kind of gives a watermelon vibe, musk, ambergris. Really, really good fragrance. I know when some people it doesn't last well. I'm one of the lucky ones. I'll get 8 hours out of this without a problem. Also, this is one of my daughter's favorite scents as well. But this is a really good for her to even wear. But it's a really good fragrance from the house of Creed, and that's Millésime Imperial at number 6. Number 5 is going to be from the house of Nautica. Nautica Voyage, the blue bottle, very cheap, but damn does it smell good. Apple. Oh gosh. Apple. Man, that's a nice one. Anyway, I can barely talk. It's so damn late. But Nautica Voyage. Nautica Voyage is going to be my number 5. I think it's Maurice Roussel that made this fragrance. He did New Harlem and all kind of good stuff. But it comes from really good stock. Everybody, Nautica Voyage. You can find it on the cheap. It smells way better than the price would lead you to believe. And again, that was number 5. Nautica Voyage. Number 4 is going to be from the house of Healy, James Healy, and that's going to be Oranges and Lemons. Oranges and Lemons Say the Bells of St. Clements. Very long title. I actually love it, but that's what you get, guys. Woody dry down, very realistic lemon and orange scents, citruses, beautiful stuff. I wear it. My wife also wears it. It's really good, really, really good juice. From the house of James Healy, or Healy, and that is, again, Oranges and Lemons Say the Bells of St. Clements. Number 3, this was number 4. Number 3 is going to be from the house of Creed. Virgin Island Water. It's like a tropical drink, everybody. Coconut, lime, of course, your classic Creed, ambergris. It's really good stuff. I do not get the best longevity on my skin with it. My wife, however, also wears it, and she does get good longevity with it. But again, lime, coconut, drink them both together. There you go. Make you feel better. It is a beautiful fragrance, especially for, just transporting you to the tropics. Virgin Island Water, Creed, number 3. Number 2 is going to be from the house of Frappin, and that is Luministe. Luministe is a beautiful cardamom, spicy gin and tonic fragrance. I think Drac Doc Cody said this is the best fragrance that he's ever smelt. I'm not going to go quite that far, but it does smell damn good. For the few hours that it does project, you will get compliments. I worn it to the beach, just walking to the beach one time, and I got tons of compliments walking there from people I knew and from just straight up strangers. Just, wow, what's that? That's what it was. But again, it does not have the best longevity. Will only project for the first couple hours, and then after maybe 4 hours, you can't even detect it anymore. For an EDP, that's kind of sad. But again, this is Luministe from the house of Frappin, but it smells so damn good. From the house of Frappin, again, Luministe sitting at number 2. And number 1, from the house of Xerjoff, 1861 Renaissance. Guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I know it made my spring list, but it didn't make it this high because I'm not going to wear it as much in the spring list. It's a really, really hot day, but on a very hot day, this stuff will rock. Mint. Great lemon scent, very mojito-esque, similar to the Guerlain Homme, but on a whole different level. Again, wood, like a wood's in the base. Have great longevity, great projection. It is just a beautiful fragrance, very well put together, and smells absolutely incredible. Guys, get your nose on this if you have not smelt it. 1861 Renaissance by Xerjoff. That's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my top 20 for summer. Glad that I actually got it out before the season instead of after the season, like what happened to winter. Sorry about that again. And thanks for watching my video. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is a top 20 list. Daver, these are top 20s. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you all. I got to go to bed. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.